I just got finished with a lesson with one of my classical guitar students, and in our session, I normally start with, especially with him, we go in an order of earliest stuff to later stuff. But today, I sort of noticed that he just looked a little unfulfilled, if you will. And I just said, "What are you the most displeased with?" And it was the latest piece he was working on. It was a little duo in the Frederick Notebook in B flat major. And so, using third position, barring, he's playing hard tension strings, and he's having a bit of difficulty with it. Not too familiar with finding the notes in that position and knowing which fingers go on which notes, and then programming the right hand fingers to match that. So what I did is said, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it really slowly, and we're gonna take it in really, really small chunks. And so the other thing I said, you know what, let's get the bar out of there entirely. Can be played without the bar. So took the bars out, so that made it nice and light. The whole point was for him to feel very comfortable putting his fingers one finger per fret from frets 3 to 6. Frets 3 to 6. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So what we did is we started from the beginning. We got a nice sound with some of the notes in the first measure. We got a nice sound with some of the notes in the second measure. We really spent most of the time with the places where the bar was, which was really sort of from the third measure all the way to the end of the piece. It wasn't that long a piece, maybe 8 measures, something like that. But since we got rid of the bar, learning to play it without it just allowed for a different sense of facility and a different sense of ease, right? So now that he's experiencing this, he's experiencing sort of touching the guitar a little bit of a different way, and then having to choose between looking at the music versus looking at his hand because he's less familiar with this particular place on the neck, reading that way. As long as you can break down the problem, then you have something where you have a possibility for progress. If the problem just defeats you, then it's too compounded. That's my uh, experience as a student and as a player as well. Um, but you always have to go, what problem specifically, what one problem do I want to solve right now? And if you can solve that problem right now, then you know it's manageable. But if you can't solve that problem right now, then that problem is actually a combination of several problems, and you want to start stripping away that difficulty to get that result. So that's today's tip of the day. If you have any guitar or music questions, feel free to send them to me, and I'll make a video on it. Thanks.